Now, moving on, as what we said earlier, accidents and ill health can have devastating effect. They can ruin lives and the business. Now, risk management is best completed by involving a team of people. You see here, it's a team of people. It's not the work of your health and safety officer or supervisor or manager. Okay, team of people who are associated with the activity and consist of the following steps. Step one, it's listing the tasks and the activities within the work area. This um, simply, put on a list of what you do. All right, and then we go to step two. We identify the hazards within the work area. After putting out the list, check out what the things you do, either cleaning, um, um, changing light bulbs, cleaning ACs, right? Fixing clogged pipes or leaking pipes. Okay, we identify the hazards therein. Okay, now this is a chance to be like a detective in some way. It's like a detective work. Now that's why it is very important to have your walk around in your workplace. All right, for you to see what's going on. You cannot do risk assessments um, inside your office. There are generic risk assessments, but you should have a specific one in your site. All right. So by doing a workaround, you can observe the location or the location that you manage. Okay, the physical layout of each location. For example, do people have enough space to work comfortably without being, uh, unnecessarily at risk? Is the work environment properly lit? Is the work environment dry or wet or slippery? Okay. You also need to think about the common areas, not just the areas where you work, like corridors or stairs. Okay. You don't want to miss a risk assessment because two managers each thought the other was responsible for the activity in that location. So it's a team effort. Everyone should do it. Okay. Now, um, let's go to the next part of it, which is assess the risks. Okay. When we assess the risks, it's there when um, we use the risk matrix. Okay. Now that you have identified your hazards, you can start assessing or estimating the risks. Now, for us to do this, okay, we might need to know who might be harmed and how, who might be harmed with that activity, and how will they be harmed. For each task and hazard, you need to be clear on who might be harmed. You need to identify how they might be harmed. You need to consider workers who work both on and off site. For example, let's say engineers may spend much of their time traveling and may not have a fixed place of work. Okay, so they are exposed to hazard as well. That means that they are exposed to um, hazards on the road because they keep on traveling. Okay, now after that, we need after assessing or estimating the risks. The next part is to eliminate or control the risks. It is a part where we apply the control measures. Okay, because there are inherent risks, and we need to apply the control measure, which is PPE would always be the last. I will show you later on. And then after we eliminate or control the risk, we need to monitor and review the controls. Okay, so basically that is those are five parts of risk assessment. Now, basically to make it easier, you need to identify the hazards or to review it. Sorry, estimate the risk, evaluate the risk, record your findings, and review your findings. Okay, so those are the parts, and I would be sending this document to you so that you would have a guide as well. Though I'm gonna send you a generic one, but I would require you. Okay, I would require you to send me your or to add some hazards on that risk assessment that I have given to you. So we'll continue on the next part of this video. And let me just go ahead and